Hello class, welcome to the Fundamentals of Speech course offered here at SEU. I'm Mrs. Price. I'll be serving as your instructor for the next 8 weeks. I want to delve into some content materials with you all, so please follow along with me if you can. I'm going to attempt to make this video quite short, although we have a lot to cover, so please follow along. I will be posting an announcement every week. Sometimes I'll post 2. All the information that I need to share is in the announcement, so please make sure you're following along on the announcement page. We're going to get into the content folder here. It's important that you guys begin this course by taking the SEU Acknowledgement Quiz. This will indicate that you are present in the course and continue with the course material, so please make sure that you are following along there. We have 2 textbooks in this course. These are excellent resources for you, so make sure that you are following along with the textbooks as you all read through the course content materials that are provided each week. You have lectures that are to be watched or listened to each week, so make sure that you are progressing through the course content effectively. I'm going to move over here to the course syllabus. You can find this in the course documents folder. Look through the course syllabus, make sure that you are up to date with all of the things that need to be due and when they are due, although my announcements will entail those details. Follow along, make sure that you're reading through the entire course syllabus. This is the grading scale so that you know what to expect for your grades. We won't spend too much time going through all of this content. I do want to get you all into the weeks and the due dates that are due for each week that you can see in the course syllabus. Moving right along, we will get to the deadlines. I do accept late work, but I am requesting that you all stay along with the course syllabus here so that you're making sure you're progressing through the course content effectively. The week 1 course content is all described here in the syllabus along with the rest of the weeks. Again, I'm not going to get into that too much. I just want to make sure that you all are reading, that you're applying your knowledge on the discussion forums, that you're replying to your peers on those discussion forums, and feel free to introduce yourself on the introduction discussion forum this week as we get into the course content. You all will have a midterm due in week 4, so let's move down to the week 4 segment here. As you prepare for this midterm, please note that you cannot use outside sources, but you can use your own notes. So feel free to take notes as you prepare for your midterm exam, and this applies to your final exam as well. You are able to use your own notes on the exam. It's an open note exam, so please make sure you are taking good notes, especially on the lectures, on the textbook material. You will be asked to disseminate that information within those exams, so make sure that you are following along there. It gets a bit tricky as you move into week 5. Your first video will be the personal testimony video, and that's a speech that doesn't require an audience. So you move through that speech, you record it, you then turn that speech in, but it doesn't require a live audience. Your other speeches do require a live audience, and that is outlined here in the course syllabus. So as you get into week 5, we are going to pick up the pace. You will be turning in an outline, and then you will be doing the speech for that outline. The outline is due the week before the speech is due, so I will give you feedback on the outline. I will let you know what elements you need to change or what things you need to incorporate into your speech, as each speech is different. The time frames are different, the requirements are different, so I'm asking that you look at the course syllabus and make sure that you do somewhat of a checklist. Make sure that you are progressing through that checklist and getting all of the content required for the assignment included within that speech, because that will be based on the rubric, and I am going to be grading based on the rubric that comes from the description offered here in the course syllabus. Moving right along, I will be asking that you post your videos on YouTube. Please be looking for announcements about posting all video speeches on YouTube so that it doesn't eat up all the space here on the LMS. I'm finding that if students are trying to upload their speeches, it's taking quite a bit of time, and then it takes me quite a bit of time to download your speeches, and that process is not always successful. So I'm having trouble accessing speeches that are not on YouTube, so I'm going to ask that you always include a link for YouTube in your submission. That could be as easy as opening a Word document, copying the link for YouTube in that Word document, and submitting the Word document into the Dropbox folder for the speech that is due. I need the rubric that is attached to the module, so if you don't submit via the module or via the Dropbox submission, then I cannot grade you based on the rubric. So please make sure that you're following along with that. If you do have questions, you can email me. I'm available all week via email, so please, any questions that you may have about this material, let me know. Finally, I'm going to briefly address the issue of plagiarism. We use APA format in this class, so if you need a refresher, you can visit the Purdue OWL website. I'll post a link to that website on my announcements forum. Make sure that you're following along with APA citations and references as they are required for all borrowed content within this class. Now, you guys will have to include external sources in many of your speeches. So you want to make sure that you are citing those external sources within your speeches appropriately as well. This is covered in the lecture, so I won't spend too much time wasting your time on those elements that you will discover as you delve into the week 1 course content. Again, if you have questions about any of this information, feel free to email me. I'm here to help and provide assistance as the weeks continue. Wishing you all the best, and email me if you have questions. Good luck.